This week's Breeders' Cup Challenge preview is of the Iroquois Stakes, presented by Ford, a 1-mile race for 2-year-olds at Churchill Downs that will be run on the Kentucky Derby undercard as race number 10. The Derby will be race 14. Post time for the Iroquois at 4:07 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a win and you're in for the TVG Juvenile Division presented by the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance. A field of 11 was drawn for the Iroquois. The heavy favorite expected to be the number 10 horse, the Ride of a Lifetime, who will be ridden by Florent Giroux. Jerry Bailey, the Ride of a Lifetime, in a pretty weak field for the Iroquois. Looks like a standout on paper.
As I did when I rode, I'm going to jump on the favorite. Thanks for giving him to me. Yeah, he does stand out. He was second last time in the Saratoga Special up in Saratoga, obviously, to a Steve Asmussen horse called Jackie's Warrior, who's pretty spectacular. But anyway, it was still a good effort. And a much better effort than any of these other horses in here, at least to date, have shown. He's tactical. He breaks sharp. He might even be on the lead with this bunch. He was tracking Jackie's Warrior up at Saratoga. Yeah, he's, at this point, the best horse in the race by a few lengths, I think.
So the Ride of a Lifetime is still looking for his first stakes win. We do have 2 stakes winners in the field, and one of those is Pico de Oro, who's coming off a win in the Ellis Park Juvenile. He'll be ridden by Joe Talamo for trainer Bill Morey. In that race, he was way back early. He was last in that 7-horse field. It was a pretty hot pace that day, and he was able to pick up the pieces and draw off and win by 2 lengths. His challenge in here could be that there doesn't seem to be nearly as much early speed as there was in that Ellis Park Juvenile, but Pico de Oro and Javier Castellano will be in with a pretty good shot. The other stakes winner, Jerry, is the horse trained by Steve Asmussen, Super Stock, who'll be ridden by Ricardo Santana.
Yeah, and listen, Steve Asmussen's son, Keith, rode him in his 3 previous races, won the restricted stake at Lone Star Park. And look, he did nothing wrong. But Ricardo Santana is just a much stronger, more experienced rider. So I think the rider change is somewhat significant. And he's always tactical. The question is, will he get better with a mile? Those 2 races were at 5.5 furlongs. And he didn't seem to be drawing away late. Now, he wasn't stopping, but I'm not sure that the mile helps him. But he still, in this field, deserves a chance.
And the other horse that we can touch on just a bit is a horse trained by Dale Romans named Ultimate Badger that broke his maiden last time out at Ellis Park back on July the 31st. Romans has unleashed some pretty decent 2-year-olds this summer, and Ultimate Badger didn't run fast by the clock. His speed figure, buyer speed figure, was only a 60. But visually, he was very impressive. He set back behind a lone front runner in that race, took the lead at the top of the stretch, drew off under relatively mild urging. He was visually impressive, and certainly he could take a step forward. He's a son of Commissioner, and that is Ultimate Badger, who will break from post position number 4. So we'll be televising this race, the Iroquois, on NBC as part of the Kentucky Derby undercard. I know you're getting all ready for our Friday and Saturday extravaganza.
Yeah, it's not like we didn't have anything else to do today. I mean, it's just been mountains of meetings and Zoom calls and preparation for the Derby. But yeah, this will be a fun race to watch. 2-year-olds are always fun, and kind of a glimpse into maybe next year's Kentucky Derby.
And again, the Iroquois is the Breeders' Cup Challenge win and you're in the TVG Juvenile Division presented by the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance. That's the Iroquois Stakes post time Saturday, and you can see it again on NBC Sports, 4:07 p.m. Eastern Time.